Above all, it is the connections with the age of the fishes which are attested by the fish symbolism, either contemporaneously with the Gospels themselves, fishes of men, fishermen as the first disciples, miracles of loaves and fishes, or immediately afterwards in the post-apostolic era. The symbolism shows Christ and those who believe in him as fishes, fish as the food eaten at the gate, baptism as immersion in a fish pond, etc. At first sight, all this points to no more than the fact that the fish symbols and mythologiums, which have always existed, had assimilated the figure of the Redeemer. In other words, it was a symptom of Christ's assimilation into the world of ideas prevailing at that time. But to the extent that Christ was regarded as the new Aion, it would be clear to anyone acquainted with astrology that he was born at the first fish of the Pisces era, and was doomed to die as the last ram of the declining Aries era. Matthew 27:15 hands down this mythologium in the form of the old sacrifice of the seasonal god. Significantly enough, Jesus' partner in the ceremony is called Barabbas, as son of the Father. There would be some justification for drawing a parallel between the tension of opposites in early Christian psychology and the fact that the zodiacal sign for Pisces frequently shows two fishes moving in opposite directions, but only if it could be proved that their contrary movement dates from pre-Christian times or is at least contemporary with Christ. Unfortunately, I know of no pictorial representation from this period that would give us any information about the position of the fishes. In the fine bas-relief of the zodiac from the little metropolis in Athens, Pisces and Aquarius are missing. There is one representation of the fishes near the beginning of our era that is certainly free from Christian influence. This is the globe of the heavens from the Farnese Atlas in Naples. The first fish depicted north of the equator is vertical, with its head pointing to the celestial pole. The second fish south of the equator is horizontal, with its head pointing west. The picture follows the astronomical configuration and is therefore naturalistic. The zodiac from the temple of Hathor in Dinedra shows the fishes, but they both face the same way. The planisphere of Timocharis, mentioned by Hipparchus, has only one fish where Pisces should be. On coins and gems from the time of the emperors, and also on Mithraic monuments, the fishes are shown either facing the same way or moving in opposite directions. The polarity which the fishes later acquired may perhaps be due to the fact that the astronomical constellation shows the first, northerly fish as vertical, and the second, southerly fish as horizontal. They move almost at right angles to one another and hence form a cross. This counter-movement, which was unknown to the majority of the oldest sources, was much emphasized in Christian times, and this leads one to suspect a certain tendentiousness